and it made me fall in love with this group all over again, and to be honest, I really miss that about them. Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be talking about Kingdom Legendary War episode 1. So if you guys missed any of my previous Kingdom videos leading up to the first episode, I will link a playlist in which there I'm going to be putting all of my Kingdom episode talk videos there, so you guys could just like catch up if you want. Alright, so in this video I will be talking about the overall episode, each performance individually, and my thoughts on it, and then in the end I will tell you guys which performance shocked me or just left a really strong impression on me. So throughout this video I will be asking you guys some questions, so you guys could be leaving your answers on the comments below. So this video could be a lot more interactive and stuff, because it's really exciting to talk about Kingdom, and there's just a lot going on. And as someone who loves all these groups, this show is both exciting and terrifying. Alright, so first of all, each group entered the stage area one group at a time, and the first group was the Boyz. They were like, we're doing this again. I just love their expressions, and at first they looked really comfortable. They were like, this is our turf, we know this is our kingdom, you know, we know what to do. But then when Stray Kids came, they kind of got a little bit more reserved. And it's funny because I know the Boyz and Stray Kids, they know each other, and then when ATEEZ entered, everyone's expression kind of changed. I don't know if the other groups felt intimidated, or I don't know if it's just Mnet editing, like trying to make things more dramatic than it is. But when ATEEZ entered, they acted like ATEEZ is obviously like the newbie, they're the rookie group. But in reality, I know that ATEEZ, Stray Kids, and the Boyz, I know the members, they're best friends in real life. So the fact that they tried to make it awkward, the whole awkward silence and stuff, when in reality, I mean, look at Wooyoung. Wooyoung is literally best friends with, I feel like Wooyoung is best friends with everyone. But yeah, just like that awkward silence when ATEEZ was there, it's like, really? I know that they're all best friends in real life. But then the wonderful BTOB entered, and BTOB completely changed the atmosphere of the show, at least from a viewer's point of view. Obviously, I don't know what it's like in person, what was going on behind the scenes or anything, but once BTOB entered, they definitely lightened up the mood. Everyone felt more at ease, and I just like that BTOB has that effect on people. I mean, these guys are really funny, super talented and everything, and their music is just very calming and just therapeutic. But just their presence alone was great. I love seeing how all the groups just admire BTOB, and BTOB, they're just, again, they just put everyone at ease, and it's just very enjoyable to watch how BTOB has that effect on people. Alright, so question number 1. Something that I realized is, no matter how dramatic Mnet tries to make Kingdom, I realized that the show is just 6 groups fanboying over each other and becoming best friends. I love seeing their interactions. I love seeing how, especially BTOB, that anytime Mnet tries to make something dramatic, BTOB just changes it up because they're really funny and they change the whole mood and vibe of the show. So do you guys agree that Kingdom is less of a drama competition show and more of just 6 groups fanboying over each other? Because I feel like it's more like that. And then when SF9 entered, everyone kind of got quiet again, because SF9 came in looking like models. They all look like gentlemen, princes, and I understand that a lot of people compliment SF9 for their looks and their acting and stuff, because I mean, there's no denying SF9, they're just a group of amazing visuals. They're just, you melt by seeing them because they're just really good looking. But I absolutely love that in this show they get to prove and show everyone that they are more than just looks. These guys are top-notch performers. Their vocals, their raps, their songs, and their choreographies. If you're watching this and if you're unfamiliar with SF9, please check out their music. And then the last group to enter, I feel like they're another group that also put everyone at ease, and it is iKON. iKON just came in and they just have so much charisma and swag and stuff, and because iKON has done already several competition shows, they're just used to it, and they're like, you know what, let's just have a fun time, and it is what it is. I mean, you literally see how as soon as the members sat down, they were completely at ease. All the guys were kind of like joking with each other and stuff, and I love seeing how relaxed iKON looked, and compared to ATEEZ, Stray Kids, and the Boyz, which they all looked completely nervous, versus BTOB and iKON, which they looked like they were the most at ease. The fact that iKON made that comment that it was a long time since they've been on Mnet, and then June said that it's been 10 years, and then DK was like, we haven't even been a group for 10 years. I thought that comment was hilarious. I love it. iKON, they're real. They're just real, and I love that about them. All right, question number 2. Which entrance did you like between the Boyz, Stray Kids, ATEEZ, BTOB, SF9, and iKON? Personally, I like when BTOB entered and when iKON entered, and SF9 and the Boyz. I like the Boyz because they felt like they were back at home, but BTOB because they made everyone feel at ease, iKON because they just have that relaxed demeanor about them, and SF9 because they're just amazing. Let me know in the comments below. All right, so now on to the performances. So ATEEZ was up first, and it was nice that I guess the rookie group, they were the ones to go up first, because I think definitely they would have felt a lot more pressure if they would have gone near the end. But their performance was a definite strong show starter. Something that I like about the episode is that we do see what goes on behind the scenes, how they were preparing for this stage and like the camera rehearsals and things like that. And I loved when they said 8 makes 1. I mean, Mingi, wishing him all the best, hoping he gets better soon. But their performance was so solid. I mean, just that ending with San on top of the other guys holding that torch was just really it left an impact on viewers and obviously the other guys that were watching. And I like that ATEEZ were able to show like, yes, we may be the newbies, like the rookies, but we know what we're doing. They have a solid concept through and through, and I loved that we were able to see that in their performance. And the part with Hongjoon and the blood, and it was just, it really went with the whole theatrics of it. It was so good. And I like how Hongjoon, he thinks really fast when he realized that the other guys wouldn't be able to see like the blood coming out. So when he sat up, he kind of just like let the blood fall from his mouth and stuff. So good. So the next group was BTOB, and I love how all the other guys, they were just, everyone was melting over their performance. And that acapella part in the beginning was so heavenly. And then when Pinyo comes in with his rap, maybe I'm saying this because he's my bias, maybe, but the fact that Minhyuk is the rapper, but here he's one of the vocalists. I mean, the fact that they had to change and arrange the song because they're missing a couple of their members, I mean, and how they were able to just deliver the song so beautifully. I mean, and again, Minhyuk is my bias, so seeing him sing is just, oh, makes me melt. But honestly, their performance, seriously, BTOB, they are so, I don't know, healing, therapeutic. Like, you listen to their music and you see their performances and you just feel at ease. Again, I'm pretty sure it's because of each member's individual personality, and then when they come together, they just form this wonderful presence, I guess, on stage and off too. So next group is SF9. So SF9 has one of my favorite concepts. So if you guys have seen any of my previous videos or reaction videos, I love the whole gentleman vibe. You can't go wrong with a suit, a well-tailored suit, and SF9 was all about that in their performance for Good Guy. But I really like that in their performance, they focused on vocals and choreography. I really enjoyed it. Taeyang, of course, the professional that he is. Honestly, I didn't notice that his mic pack, like his mic fell until I saw the episode and they pointed it out. But honestly, I did not realize that whatsoever. And kind of sad that Rowoon, he wasn't part of this performance because he did get injured. But honestly, it's better to sit out and heal properly than to perform and worsen your injury. So I know that probably took a lot of sacrifice for Rowoon, but I'm really happy that he is getting better. I don't know if he's recovered because I know that they filmed these performances a while back. So maybe you guys could let me know in the comments below if he is better or not. I'm pretty sure he is by now, right? Alright, so I have to say, Wooyoung and Changmin, their interaction was so funny. And then how Songhwa had to tell Wooyoung to calm down because in this show they are their sunbaes. I thought that was so funny. Again, these guys are best friends in real life, and the fact that Mnet is trying to like show, oh no, they're just competition, when in reality they're probably just like hanging out, living their life and stuff. I love seeing that interaction. And another thing that I do want to say is seeing Bangchan nervous is so cute. I mean, he on stage, he looks very intimidating and tough and stuff, and he's an amazing leader and music producer and stuff, but when he's nervous, he just gets so cute. Obviously, it's not fun seeing anyone get scared or nervous and stuff, but seeing Bangchan, I was just like, oh, my heart. So the next group to go up is Stray Kids. So in behind the scenes, we saw that Felix kind of struggled with certain parts of the performance, and he stepped on Sungmin, and Sungmin told him like, it's okay to step on me. I thought that was kind of sad, but you know, you have to do what you have to do, I guess, in a performance. But I like that the other members were comforting Felix, especially Bangchan, telling him to just, it's all in your head, you know, be in the moment and perform. And I think that is very important, especially in competition and just in any performance. And I like that Felix is surrounded by these guys, that they are just supporting him. They're supporting each other. And seeing Hyunjin again is just so, he's my bias director in Stray Kids, and seeing him perform again is amazing. I do hope that they resolve what they have to resolve so Hyunjin could continue promoting with the group and stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about Wooyoung again. The fact that everyone was cheering for Stray Kids, but he was their #1 fan. I loved seeing that. I mean, if your best friend is performing, you will be the loudest person to scream. And I love that Wooyoung was doing that. Such a great supporter. So how their performance started was so good. And one of my favorite parts is when Hyunjin, he had the knife along with Han and Bangchan, and he did that flip thing. So cool. Of course, in the beginning, Felix jumping, and then how Hyunjin kind of like did the backflip and stuff. That whole part was really cool. And another part that was just so epic and another surprise was when Changbin, he had that flamethrower firework thing. That was so cool. And then how he went into his rap, it was so epic. It literally made my jaw drop. So they had props, they had flips, they had just theatrics, they had everything. And I think Stray Kids will be another group that they will have very solid and unique storylines and concepts in their performances. And I think that in their performances, they will have that surprise element that the boys are really known for, but I think Stray Kids will also do. So the next group is the Boyz. So seeing the behind the scenes and seeing how Juyeon was struggling, especially in that ending part, it really shows that it takes a lot of work in order to make a performance look so effortless. As an audience, we just see, you know, the end result, but it's like they go through so much trial and error in order to make a performance what it is. And even if a move might seem simple to the audience, but behind the scenes, again, there's a lot that goes on. And seeing the Boyz' performance, again, amazing. I love the different elements in their performance. One of my favorite parts is when Sunwoo, he's rapping and then you see the hands on the camera. Again, the Boyz, they know how to work with the camera, they know how to work with the stage already, and they use that to their advantage. And I'm sure the other groups are taking note, so they know that in their future performances, they will take advantage of all the elements that they have in order to make the best performance that they can. So, of course, one of the surprise elements to me in the Boyz' performance is how they used ballet. That is something that I don't think any other group has done, but they made it work within their performance. And especially in that part of the song, you could really see how in sync they are. And I think out of all the groups, at least from all the performances that I've seen and from an audience's point of view, they looked like they were the most in sync group out of all of them. And I realized that the more members you have, the harder it is for everyone to stay in sync. And the fact that the Boyz have a lot of members, but they were able to all do the movement exactly the same and on time is amazing. And of course, after seeing this performance, I realized it's not the Boyz' performance unless somebody throws themselves. And in this performance, of course, Juyeon, he throws himself back and then he jumps forward and lands. And then how the other guys just like got up afterwards, and then he's the last one to get up. So good, that ending. I don't know how they do it. I don't know where they find the courage to just throw yourself back and then throw yourself forward and just flip and all those things. But they do it. And again, I love seeing that surprise elements in their performances. And again, you never know what to expect with the Boyz. And I think Stray Kids is another group that you will not know what to expect exactly. The further we get into the show, the more the other groups will utilize the element of surprise within their performances. And I look forward to that. All right, question number 3, which outfit of all of the groups that were performing was your favorite? So personally, I'll go with SF9 just because I really like the whole tailored suits on those guys. They just look so good. And I really liked the Boyz' outfits because it looked so intricate. There's a lot of details in it. Same for Stray Kids and ATEEZ. But I'll pick the Boyz because, again, just the little details. Okay, so I like that how Mnet put, when Bobby was speaking, in the behind the scenes, the relaxed demeanor of a winner. And what June said, you know, get ready to get beat and stuff, that was kind of sad. But I mean, iKON has gone through so much. I mean, they've gone through so many of these competition shows and they know what to expect and they know that it's not easy. But I appreciate and I really love the fact that they are trying to make the most of it. But because they've done it so many times, they know the importance of just trying to have fun with it. And I think iKON has all this built up energy, and now they're just able to let it out through their performances and stuff, because I know how much they really missed performing and things like that. So iKON performed their song Rhythm Ta, and it was like a concert for everyone that was there. Everyone knew the words to the song. I couldn't stop smiling watching their performance, and I was singing along to the song just from the intro, their formation in the beginning, and then how the light turned red and then they said iKON is back. I got chills with that, and then just the remixed version of Rhythm Ta, and I realized that is what I missed. Even though I do like their new releases and their latest songs and stuff, but seeing them perform Rhythm Ta and hearing the song again, it felt like we were greeting an old friend, and it just felt so good to watch. And I think iKON, their strength is, you know, that hip-hop concept. They are so good at it, and I don't think anyone else can perform like they do in terms of that style and genre and their type of music that they have. And their performance, they were just having so much fun. And again, I think it's because of all that built up energy that they've been holding on to for the last like 2-3 years, and now they're able to just let it out. With iKON, it was just kind of like a welcome home, like yes, nice to see you again. And I just loved the whole vibe of iKON's performance. It felt so good to watch. That's what we were missing. That is what I missed so much about iKON, and it made me fall in love with this group all over again. And to be honest, I really miss that about them. Their strong dance concept, it's just, and again, you could tell that they were just having fun. And I love how in the end of the song, it ends with all of them lying down on the ground, and then Bobby just kind of like peeks his head up just to see if it's over. And I like that Mnet put relaxed swag. I loved that. It's so true though. All right, so question number 4, which concept do you guys like watching the most? Do you guys like watching more hip-hop concept and performances, or concepts with more acrobatics in it, or concepts that really showcase the group's vocals and raps, or a more sexy suave performance, or something contemporary? Let me know in the comments below. So obviously by now, I'm pretty sure you could already tell which performance was my favorite. Again, even though I really enjoyed all the performances and I love all these groups, but the performance that really stood out to me this week that I really enjoyed is iKON. Moving forward, I wish we could see iKON do that concept and that choreography. I could not stop smiling. Like I said, I just had such a blast watching them perform. So these performances were only 100 seconds, and it was just the groups, no fancy stage setup and no backup dancers or anything. But I know that next week they will incorporate all those things, and I look forward to seeing that, because again, I don't know what to expect from each group, and I think each group will have their moment that they will surprise viewers. Of course, the Boyz, they do that every week. They always surprise viewers, and I love that, their unpredictability. And I think Stray Kids is another group like that. But I'm looking forward to BTOB, SF9, and ATEEZ to see what they will do. And yes, as well as iKON. But once again, I loved all the performances. Each group has their own charm. And I have to say, I'm really happy that there will be no eliminations for this show. It makes me super happy. But I'm just happy that we get to see all these fun interactions between the groups and these amazing performances. So I'm not posting my reaction video to these performances because Mnet will block them, because they're very strict with copyright. But if you guys do want to watch my reaction video, I'm not really sure where to upload it or post it because I don't have a Patreon just yet. Maybe in the future when I do open up a Patreon account, I will be uploading my reactions there. But for now, like I mentioned in my previous video, my Kingdom videos will be mostly just talking videos. All right, so what did you guys think of this week's episode for Kingdom? You guys could let me know in the comments below. Also, if you guys are new to my channel, hello and welcome. I post reaction videos on a weekly basis, and I also have a blog where I talk more about comebacks, album reviews, and song reviews, and online concert recaps. I will link it on the description box below so you guys could check it out. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys next time.